Can you believe what's going on here?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But you know a lot of guys like Craig, don't you?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Hey, folks, welcome back to Rolanda. If you're just joining us, we've been talking to Shane here, who is a teenager who called us and said he needed some help. He's on what you might call a rescue mission, trying to save his good friends from his best friend, Craig, who he says is mistreating all the women in his life. We just met two, Heather and Amy, and before we get to them, we'll get to you. Yes.
We're wondering how old y'all are, because the boys are acting like they're 2, and the women look like they're much older.
Craig, how old are you?
19.
Shane?
I'm 19 also.
Heather, how old are you?
24.
And Amy, you're how old?
I'm 19.
19, okay. Has he hurt your feelings?
Yes, he has.
Give me a time he hurt you the most that you can't get over.
There's another female in his life that he says he's just friends with. She's an older female.
Might that be Laura?
That indeed
There you
it
go,
is.
Laura.
Ex-sister-in-law.
Your ex-sister-in-law.
And they're not just friends.
Craig, I got a question for you, and I'm going to put it in the language you can probably understand. Woof, 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 woof. Since you're a dog, I'm going to translate that for you. I'm going to translate that for you. Do you think women are your equal, or you just think they deserve the disrespect you're giving them?
Craig?
No, they're my equal.
No, you think it's a privilege to be with you, and it ain't. Because you're on all that.
So, Craig, who is this Laura? Are you messing around on the side?
You was kissing on her last weekend. Don't tell me you weren't, 'cause I was right there.
She's her ex-sister-in-law.
Yeah.
We got that.
I met her about 5 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and I was just reintroduced to her again about 2 months ago.
Uh-huh.
And me and her were only seeing each other at the time.
Uh-huh.
And
But, go on.
and we went out a few times.
And?
we're
Are you
we're
messing
just
around
friends.
with her or not?
No, not right
You're
now.
not.
no.
Never
Well, then
admit
why
it.
is Amy feeling so insecure here? I think that's part of what Shane is saying, that...
I think it's mainly because she hasn't met Laura yet. And
Well,
she doesn't
I
know
mean-
what she doesn't know what Laura looks like, and she's just...
She's drop dead gorgeous.
What's everybody
That has
saying?
nothing to do with it.
Let's meet Laura. Let's meet Laura. Be careful what you wish for, you'll get it. Laura, you're walking in, you're in the middle of a bad situation, or maybe you're in the beginning of a good one. What's going on?
Well, actually, I'm not quite sure. I thought I was kind of coming here to defend Craig, saying that, you know, he's a nice guy. He's always been respectful towards me, and, you know, basically he treats me good.
Because you're not hitting it yet.
And that's right, we're not hitting it yet.
You're not hitting it.
Absolutely not.
We're not hitting it. I should have said that.
So what are you doing?
We're friends. We're friends. We talk. You know, he's helped me, like, on a few situations when I've been upset or whatever. And
How does he help you?
on the phone.
Oh.
Well, I'm right there listening.
Just trying to get some clarification, that's all.
Come on,
So
let's
now,
be
are you any reason for Amy to be concerned about her relationship with Craig?
Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't know Amy was still seeing Craig.
And why not? Did Craig tell you something different?
Yes.
What'd he say?
How did I tell you something different?
You
What did
told
I
me.
tell you? I told you we were
2
seeing
nights
each other.
ago, 2 nights ago, you told me you were still seeing Amy,
That's
or you
right.
started seeing her. That was 2 nights ago when you found out you were coming here. Before that, you told me you weren't seeing anybody.
Oh, well, one night after we had sex, he got a phone call from her, and he was talking to her.
Let's take a little break, and we'll continue with this. Stuck in the middle of a bad situation. We'll be right back.
On the left front seat.
fast does Maximum Strength Ambisol start to relieve cold and canker sore pain? Before you can say,
Ambisol.
get Maximum Strength relief from minor mouth pain on contact. Maximum Strength Ambisol. Put it on. The pain is gone.
When Kate comes down with a cold, we trust the doctor's advice.
My dad is a doctor.
He's always recommended Dimetap Elixir.
Dimetap is the brand recommended by pediatricians more than all other cold medicines.
I won't give Kate anything but Dimetap.
How does the almond get into Hershey's Kisses with almonds? Little Hershey's Kisses with almonds. Big chocolate taste.
When static stops you, get bounce. Bounce lets you go.
Got static? Get Bounce. Bounce keeps clothes virtually static-free.
Get bounce and get going.
Bounce stops static before static stops you.
This is Giant Worthington Mitsubishi and Worthington Chevrolet, a big, friendly, giant supermarket of cars and trucks. Every car and every truck has been completely safety tested. Every car and every truck has been carefully tuned to run clean and to run right. These are quality cars and trucks. Look, a 94 Ford Tempo, just $79.95. A 94 Mitsubishi Eclipse, just $99.95. A 94 Chevy Cavalier, just $89.95. A 94 Geo Prism, just $89.95. A 94 Ford, an F-150 pickup, $89.95. A 93 Plymouth Voyager, just $89.95. A 93 Chevy Lumina APV, just $89.95. And a 93 Ford Aerostar, just $89.95. And you get a free 10-day trolley exchange. Pick a car, pick a truck, drive it 10 days. Make sure you like it. It's Worthington Mitsubishi and Worthington Chevrolet. We're on Florida Road, and we're open till 10 every day.
Well, what did they say about you?
Oh, you talk all kinds of nonsense. You know how we are.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you want to confront somebody in your life who's been telling lies and spreading rumors about you, then call us now. Call Rolanda, 1-800-4-ROW-SHOW, 1-800-4-ROW-SHOW. Let's get them.
My question is to Amy. If you don't see a Rico Suave, if you don't recognize a Rico Suave when you see one, you're in big trouble and you're asking for it.
What's a Rico Suave?
Someone who thinks they're it, you know?
All that.
All that.
But I'm not
and
that.
some.
Well, look at Shane. Shane is just what he said, stuck right in the middle of a bad situation there. Stand up, honey.
I was wondering what any of those women, especially the one in red, seeing this cocky 1980s Motley Crue piece up. I don't understand.
Laura, what do you see? What attracts you to Craig?
Well, to tell you the truth, I like guys with long hair. I do. And I was attracted to him. How, you know, well, he acts differently when he's with me.
That's what Amy said. Now look where she is.
Well, that's what I'm learning. I didn't even know about Amy, the Amy situation completely.
Okay, from the audience.
Greg, how would you like Amy to do what you're doing to her?
Oh, he doesn't like it.
That has happened to me many a times. And
Not from me.
With
no,
Amy?
not with her, but
So, Craig, how do you explain yourself?
basically I just treat everybody differently.
Shane, how do you describe differently?
Nope.
No? No.
Just different.
No, not at all. What about the windshield for your car?
What he means when he says differently, he means, like, when he's around somebody that he deems he should treat them right, then he treats them right. If he's around somebody that he thinks deserves his respect, then he'll give them their respect. If not, then he doesn't at all. It's whatever he thinks is necessary at the time.
But I don't think Craig is conceited at all. He doesn't act that way. He never acts that way when he's with me. He seems, he's most of the time he's polite. He's fun to be around. And
so why is he getting this bad rap?
For you.
Well, maybe it is a big act for me, but so far he hasn't done anything to me to make me think this of him.
He was to me first, too. Then
Until I saw what you really were.
Yeah, then you found out you could get money from me and everything else.
So I found out that you were a dyke.
Yeah, how much for anything else?
A dyke?
Oh, yeah, you wish.
You and your girlfriend didn't have sex with me at the same time?
We're going to stay in this
What a
relationship
lie.
after
Shane,
all of this.
answer that for me.
I'm in the middle.
Exactly what we're talking about.
Answer it.
Exactly what we're talking about.
Truthfully. You see how I'm in the middle now? Answer this truthfully.
Why did you turn to Shane? Why don't you stand up like a man and deal with your issues?
Because he's a constant liar.
I'm a constant liar.
I see what Shane did. Everything was going on.
Because
Two women after him. He goes, Shane? Shane's like,
Because Shane was the only person in the house that can verify this.
oh,
That's the only reason.
you know something? You need to practice getting Shane out of it, and you deal face to face with these women and your issues. Yes, this is a question for Amy.
Amy, I'd like to know if you're going to stay in this relationship.
I don't know. We have to talk.
Stand up.
Yeah, I just got something. I've seen this situation before, and if Craig is treating you bad and you stay there, then you deserve everything you get.
Wait a minute. Stand up a second. You said you've seen this situation before. Have you been in this situation?
No, it happens all the time.
Happened to a friend, right?
Just a friend. I mean, sometimes it seems like women just like to be treated bad because they keep coming back.
No way.
Amy, first of all, I think you need to kick him to the curb because if he treats her better than he treats you, that's a piece of SH whatever. Okay. Second of all, Craig, why do you treat her better than you treat your own girlfriend? What constitutes that? And all his friends need to leave him. Leave him, all the friends, all the girls, leave him alone. Let him learn.
Craig, why are you being more preferential to Laura there?
What's that?
Guys, what'd you say? What'd you say? Who said that? You said that? What'd you say? What did you say? He said because she looks good, that's why. But seriously, Craig, why is it that you would even put your... better question, why would you even put Amy in a position of insecurity?
I really have no explanation for it. I don't know. I really don't.
The problem is, Craig is actually a good kid when he's really interested in the girl. Like, he will treat her like a queen. I know, believe me. But I'm not saying it's right what he's doing to her, but I'm saying if he's very interested in Laura, so he'll treat her good.
So do you think...
But he's got Amy on a backtrack, you know? It's kind of like that.
So he's kind of like backing out of the relationship, you think? Oh.
It's kind of just like, I think he's kind of just like hanging it around because he don't have a job. And he needs to get by with the money situation.
Craig, is that it? Are you trying to slowly but surely back out of this relationship? If that's the case, you should be honest now and not drag people along. You have to be honest.
Believe it or not, I don't care what people are saying here. Very good. I have a hard time. Once I am in a relationship, if I find I don't want to be in it anymore, I act like a jerk, so they'll leave me. So I don't, because I really...
Right. So, based upon what I'm hearing so far, you want to say what?
We already established this before the show.
And that was what?
That we weren't in a relationship anymore.
I dumped his ass.
We'll be right back.
It was my fault. I knew I shouldn't have left the party. I'd had a couple of drinks. Then there was the accident. Well, we lost everything. We answered some of those ads, you know. We can help you. We can sell you a car. I've never been so embarrassed in all my life. They treated us like second-class citizens. We used to have great credit. Well, then I discovered the Auto Credit Approval Hotline. I was treated with respect.
The Auto Credit Approval Hotline is a service of John L. Sullivan Chevrolet Geo. They employ automobile financing professionals completely sympathetic to your needs. Call 1-800-380-7800. The hotline is a no-embarrassment, no-hassle program that could make obtaining the vehicle you need a reality. Call toll-free right now, 1-800-380-7800, anytime, day or night. Just a few simple questions and the car you need could be yours. Call the Auto Credit Approval Hotline, 1-800-380-7800.
We were able to put our lives back together.
If you're going to be in the New York area and would like free tickets to Rolanda, please call us at 212-650-2060. Today, I mean, amazing what has happened in the past few minutes here. Teenagers in a tug-of-war over their friendships, their relationships, their partnerships. These are folks who actually call the Rolanda Show for help. And, boy, lots happened. Amy, you dumped Craig right before the show, huh?
Well,
We got in an argument.
Well, see, let's get something straight here.
Yeah, you did it straight.
She didn't dump me. We got in an argument, and she asked me how I wanted to be, and I told her.
Well, she dumped you now. So now, Craig, you're all free to go with Laura. Is that what you wanted to do anyway?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Laura, is that what you've wanted?
Well, I'm not exactly sure exactly what I want, okay?
You're gonna get used and hurt.
I like Craig. I'm attracted to Craig, you know. I don't know. I am. I told you why. I am, but I'm seeing him in a new light also. So I'm not exactly sure what I want. Run the other way. I was willing to, like, you know, see him, maybe start dating him, but frankly, the age thing is kind of...
From the audience.
It seems to me that Craig has a track record. He dumped her, and as soon as he finds somebody hotter and sexier, he's going to dump you.
Shane!
Yes!
Look at Shane smiling. He's finally out of the middle. Shane, what are you thinking as all of this is unfolded right in front of you?
I'm thinking that Craig and Amy are going to continue on as they were. Whether it's behind Laura's back or Laura knows about it. He will continue to see Laura as long as Laura gets sucked into his charm and his personality when they're together.
I'm not sucked into anything.
No, but you are.
No, number one, she isn't sucked into anything.
No, I know.
From the audience.
There's two comments I have. Really, I think you're the fourth woman because you don't mind your business and you somehow get involved in all of this. And listen to me. You know why? I think in your own way you're jealous of him, so you kind of get yourself in all the business.
Why don't you
probably run around and tell everybody.
Rolanda?
Wait a second. Let me say something. Let me say one thing.
What is that?
Well, one day we went to a department store. I wanted to get perfume, and he told me to get Tea Rose, and I said, why is that? He said, that's what Laura wears. So, there you go, Laura.
Craig, you said before that you just like act like a jerk and then girls end up leaving. So I doubt you dumped her. She dumped you.
No, I acted like the jerk. Yeah.
Don't be a coward. Be a man and break up with the women if you don't like them.
I hope everyone's practicing safe sex.
I ain't practicing any sex.
I hope for everybody's benefit they are.
May I make a comment?
Yeah.
Rolanda, can I answer this question?
Yes, Shane, go on.
1 minute. Let me say something.
What?
Ask the hypocrite himself what him and her did after me and her broke up.
He's a better man than you'll ever be, and he's way better in bed than you'll ever be.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Lori,
Both of you had me at the same time.
Tommy, Lori, and
even funny.
Hey, we're moving on to some more problems now.
Rolanda, can I answer this?
You're not going to believe their story. Another thing of folks saying, doggone it, I'm stuck in the middle of a bad situation. We'll be right back and explain that.
As a little girl, whenever I got sick, my mom always brought me a bowl of chicken soup. Today, when my daughter gets sick, I can give her something more nutritious, Pediasure.
Ask your pediatrician. Great-tasting Pediasure provides more complete, balanced nutrition than old-fashioned home remedies like chicken soup, milkshakes, or gelatin.
I hate it when she gets sick. At least I can be sure she's getting the nutrition she needs with Pediasure.
getting his first bike or going to that playoff game when he turned 5. But those Saturday morning Bisquick pancake breakfasts are going to stick with him.
96, 97.
Got a cold? Now improved Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime gives you the most nighttime relief you can get with a taste NyQuil users prefer nearly 2 to 1. Sweet dreams.
Do not pay for 1 full year. It's the final weekend. 4 days only at the Bedroom. Store-wide inventory clearance. All beds and bedroom furniture. Everything at liquidation prices. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 full year. Hurry, sale ends Tuesday at the Bedroom. America's lowest prices on mattresses. This week at the Bedroom, everything store-wide is marked down with a huge selection of mattresses starting at only $49 each piece. This week at the Bedroom, where America buys bedrooms for less.
On the next Rescue 911, rescuers race to save 2 girls held hostage in their own home.
Come out, your hands up. Back to park.
Learn what you can do to protect your child at home.
Is he there to steal jewelry? Is he there to rape someone?
Plus, a firefighter suffers a heart attack on the job.
All of a sudden, I saw Gil's body tighten up.
Rescuers fight to keep their friend alive on Rescue 911.
Thursday at 7 on Channel 3.
Mom says she's in fear for her life.
He just started hitting on me as hard as he could.
Who's she afraid of? Her 9-year-old son.
I pushed her back, tripped her, and started kicking her.
Don't miss Rolanda. I want to hear about Shane and Heather. Wait a minute. I just got to finish up this last little thing. Shane and Heather, you slept together after you broke up with Craig?
Tell the truth.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Now, can I add
we
one
also
more
slept
thing?
together while he was going out with her.
Yeah. Okay.
This is for Craig. Craig, I think you're one of the biggest sleazeballs I've ever met. And I think you should stop having Shane bail out your sorry and take control of your own.
Exactly.
Rolanda, can I answer this gentleman's question, please?
Yes.
Okay, could you have him stand up so I can look him in the eye?
You can stand up and
Yeah. All right. Now, briefly, what did you say before about? All right, I got the first part about.
Earlier, you don't
in a
mind
sense,
your own business.
I'd be jealous.
I think you're jealous because you're doing the same thing as he's doing. Then you're saying
No, but I'm not.
Such a
That's
bad
what you
person.
don't understand. What's the second part that you wanted me to?
You're just like another woman. You run around telling his business. You're just like him.
Okay, now let me answer your question. All right, as far as jealousy goes, if there was a woman that I was involved with and she was crying somewhere because she couldn't find him and he was off with another woman, there's no possible way I could be jealous in a situation like that because that's not who I am. I can't do that to somebody. And to who?
To her. Drop her off 3 miles away. And
all right. Let me tell you the story about what I did to her.
Man, oh man.
Rolanda.
Get to our next group.
Rolanda. Okay, I was at a friend's house. He was with Laura this night. Okay, he was visiting.
You enjoying this now?
Rolanda. Yeah. He was visiting with Laura this night.
Yeah.
He told me not to tell Amy that he was visiting with Laura.
Right.
So I didn't do that. She had like a hunch that maybe he was visiting Laura.
Right.
So I went to drop 2 friends of mine off at a local bowling alley, and when I pulled into the bowling alley, she's there, wasted out of her mind, honking her horn, screaming out a window, Shane, come here. So I pull my car up next to her. She's screaming, where's Craig? I'm going to find him. I'm going to kill him. Where's Laura? Where does Laura live? I want you to take me to her house. So I tell her, because she's losing her mind. I tell her to park next to a truck. Anyway, she whips her car around. She gets into my car. I don't want to let her drive. And there's no way I'm going to let her drive.
Right.
So I'm driving around. I'm talking to her. I'm like, she's like, I just want to die. I don't know what to do with him, Craig. Shane, what should I do? I don't know what to do. And I said, look. She said, my father said he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. I said, well, then your father's right. And that's where a lot of problems came in after. But the point to this story is she claimed after. All right.
Okay, all right. It'll be forever before we get all this straight. The bottom line is that we just had a big breakup on the show, and it may not be for a bad reason. All right, next. I want you to meet Tommy, Laurie, and Shannon. Who's stuck in the middle of what bad situation?
I'm stuck in the middle because Tommy, I've known him since I've been 2 years old. He's been my best friend my whole life. And the last year or so, he's been dating Laurie. He's engaged to her now. I haven't got to do a whole lot of guy things with him, such as, you know, play basketball, play, you know, I haven't...
Lori's up there going, thank you. Lori, you know something, Lori, when you walked out here, but check it out. Did you see the... Wait a minute now, because Lori had this look on her face and she sat down. And what you were saying is, thank you, thank you, thank you. You feel like you're stuck in the middle of a bad situation, I bet.
Yeah, because this is an everyday thing with Shannon. He and his girlfriend moved in right next to us. There were two houses side by side that were for rent. We moved into ours, and Tommy had to tell Shannon there was a house next door. I didn't want him to because I knew there was going to be this problem. But I said, well, you know, Cindy will be over there. That'll be a girlfriend for me. So that's fine. So they moved in. And we all work a lot. Tommy goes to school and works. And so the free time that, you know, the time that he has, that's all.
Always with you. Always.
And that's the way I want it.
That's his fiance. Tommy, do you understand what Shannon is going through, or how do you deal with this?
I see what he's saying, because we used to spend a lot of time together, but we don't anymore. But also, we're grown up now. I mean, we're going on with our lives.
Yeah. What you just said was the reality of it. You've grown up now.
Women come and go, and friendship is forever, right?
I know that.
So what do you think, audience? What do you think? Come on.
You have to have respect. You have to have respect
I respect
for
her.
his woman.
I respect her. I like her. She's a nice girl. But Lori, she dominates Tommy. Anytime Tommy wants to do anything, you know, when I direct a comment to Lori, can Tommy play basketball tonight? I look at Lori, can Tommy play basketball tonight? You know, and Lori's like, looks at Tommy like, no, you're not playing ball tonight.
Has it started affecting your relationship, Lori and Tommy?
No, I mean, it does, because every time her and Shannon are around each other, you know, they get riled up. And they just start getting each other aggravated. They used to not get along at all, because she just doesn't trust him, just because she really didn't know him. She just knew what kind of reputation he had. Yeah, she heard a lot of bad things about him, but she really doesn't know. And they weren't getting along, but, you know, now that she's finally getting to meet him, you know, and get to know him better, they're getting along a lot better.
Like I say, I have no problem with Lori. You know, I like her as a person, but, you know, there's got to be a...
Backstage, you said she was a and you couldn't stand her.
Whatever happened backstage. Lori, we'll let you respond to that. We'll let you ask your question. And also next, a teenager is concerned about her friend's new obsessive relationship. Sounds like you guys. Maybe we'll continue this right after this.
Do not pay for 1 full year. It's the final weekend. 4 days only at the Bedroom. Store-wide inventory clearance. All beds and bedroom furniture. Everything at liquidation prices. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 full year. Hurry, sale ends Tuesday at the Bedroom. America's lowest prices on mattresses. This week at the Bedroom, everything store-wide is marked down with a huge selection of mattresses starting at only $49 each piece. This week at the Bedroom, where America buys bedrooms for less.
Where do you find a job? Where do you begin? Right here.
Throughout the year, KCRA and the Job Journal will be here to help you with your job search with a series of job fairs. A place where you can meet with company representatives, get advice, information, and job leads. You can also watch our Call 3 job alerts during weekend editions of Channel 3 reports to help you get those critical job leads.
The Call 3 job alerts and job fairs.
Finding that job won't be easy, but we promise we'll be there to help.
Mom's scared to death their kids will kill them. Next, Rolanda.
So what does he do?
He's a slob. He throws his clothes everywhere. He never cleans. I'm always picking up after him. I'm sick of it.
Oh, you probably does it sound like you? If you want the person you love to change their bad behavior and give it an ultimatum, call Rolanda. 1-800-4ROSHO. for help for the Rolanda show. Help me, I feel like I'm stuck in the middle of a bad situation. Came all the way from Alaska. It's cold up there, but this is a hot situation. They used to be best buddies, always hung out together. That's the way it was for Monica, her fiancé Mark, and their best pal Johnny. But something happened. Something happened that changed the relationship. Monica, what happened?
Tammy happened.
Who's Tammy?
Tammy is Johnny's girlfriend. A long time ago, about seven months ago, I introduced Tammy to Johnny because she was new in town so that he could show her around.